I've come up with an algorithm to work out what is the best E-mount lens, and today we're looking at the 70-180 f2.8 from Tamron. Coming in at 855 grams, it is really close to what I'd call like a perfect weight for its focal length, but physics cannot be ignored as it is still a pretty big lens. It has a front filter size of 67mm, which is the third most popular size for E-mount lenses. A macro ratio of 1 to 2.6 at 70mm and 1 to 4.7 at the 180mm, the tele end, which is really nice at 70mm, and a close focusing distance of 30 to 85 centimeters, which actually isn't too bad, and a constant aperture of f2.8. At the time of recording, it retails for about 2,157 New Zealand dollars or 1,300 US dollars, which is good. It does gain a few points for that. It does have VC stabilization, and I will point out it has a function button, a 3-way custom switch, zoom lock, a USB-C port for updates and customizing everything, but no AM/MF switch, though I don't think any of these are worth adding extra points to the algorithm for, but I did factor in it's got great image quality and great build quality, though there are no extra points for what I would call its uniqueness factor bonus for its focal length. It makes up for this with its focal range and aperture, but the focal lengths it hits are easy to get covered elsewhere. I do really like Tamron's newer lens build quality. Things feel premium. However, I think it's really worth noting that the 70-180 doesn't have a tripod collar. Given the size and weight of this lens, and I can't see any space to attach a third-party option, this can be a bit of a concern. However, 855 grams isn't actually too bad, and as the mount is a solid metal construction, this is more of a video ergonomics factor than a safety concern. Losing 20mm off the tele end compared to the usual 70-200 is an interesting choice, as I can only assume it really helps with the weight savings. And as that focal length really works kind of like a bell curve, I don't feel it gives up much in the way of reach, but saves at least, I reckon, 20% off the weight in my opinion. And as I feel there is a sweet spot for lens weight and size, things can get too small, but that's not a biggie. However, I have absolutely used some lenses that are way too big and heavy for what they are. And the Tamron 70-180 I feel has some great benefits that far outweigh its cons. Overall, the Tamron 70-180 f2.8 gets a final score of 7.87 out of 10, easily a safe purchase.